Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 6th, 2022. This is for Cancer, last shuffle for Cancer. All right, Cancer, we have great achievement and we have your higher self. Well, this is awesome because your higher self is wanting you to pay attention to the things you have achieved, wants you to look at a situation. I'm almost getting a vibe that you listen to your heart in a situation rather than go off of your snap judgment kind of thing. And that is a great achievement because your higher self operates out of the heart chakra, where your true, you know what I mean, where the truest truth of who you are, the depth of you comes from. And so this may be a situation where normally you would operate out of head over heart. And it may, wow, well, very much so. I had a feeling this was what was happening. Ten of Swords here with your higher self. Your higher self made you do something that was right in spite of this Ten of Swords energy, which can infuriate, make someone sad, make someone miserable, because it is like pure deception. It's like someone could stab you with, one time, two times, you're dead, right? Someone just went overboard. This is someone who goes overboard in your life, or has. Goodness gracious. I mean, your higher self wants you to give closure to some really deep deception. Whatever this is, closure. The great achievement is that you may have let go of your worries and decided that you're just going to be hopeful about the future. Simply because whatever this event was, whatever happened, it was like the final nail in the coffin. It was it. That was it. I don't know what happened. Whatever it was, it may have been that everyone was coming together to, you may have been coming together with people or someone to discuss how you were going to save something. And then it turned into, you know what? I realize that there's no fixing this, or there's no nothing, whatever it is, or we realize that we have another shot. It's either of the two. Because the Ace of Cups can be a renewal of a situation. The Star could be a wished renewal for the situation. Not worried because someone may not want to let something go, and hoping, praying, really putting in the inner work and saying, you know what, I'll leave it in your hands, the Creator or whoever you ascribe to. I will leave it in your hands, but I do want a renewal. I want to be happy again. I want to have the experience, the potential of happiness in my life. So that could be a renewal, a reconciliation, revisiting a person or a place or thing or something like that. But your higher self wants you to let go of the betrayal or the feeling or the hurt of the situation. Your higher self wants you to heal. They want you to move, close the chapter to this book. So either you're closing the chapter to the past or something that was really jacked up and saying, you know what, okay, all right, touche. Or you're closing it all together and moving on to something new. Just wanted you to know that, okay? So we have discovery, judgment, and Nine of Pentacles. You may discover that it's, who you are. Who you are. What you, how abundant you really are. How close you are to being where you want to be. You may discover this. You may realize that you have a choice right now. And what are you going to choose? You, or go back through the same thing again? Kind of thing. You do have a choice. You're going to discover this. That either, how I also see something here too. You discovered that you're going to be single regardless. You know how someone said this, I swear, the other day. So there's a mom who spouses a truck driver, right? And they're telling her she had children and she was killing it, and despite the fact that her husband and her, they had a very, very close relationship, people saw her and viewed her as a single parent. And that was, this couldn't be further from the truth, at least in her eyes, And so, this would be that energy. I only bring that up to say that it's like you may have been by yourself already before that. It just reminded me of that person, I swear. But you may have been by yourself before, and you have a choice. Do you want to be by yourself again, or you want to be by yourself again? And So judgment also would be about discovering, maybe I would say, lyrics in a song or something. So you may hear something throughout the day, and it like maybe telling your story, and so they would say that there's spirit is giving you messages in a song somewhere. And the victim mentality is the Emperor and Six of Swords. Someone decided to just get up and leave here with the victim mentality. So on your mind, you're just going, someone is at a distance from me. Oh, an emperor is at a distance from you. So this could be the father of a child. This could be a father figure, a parent. Okay, they're not close. You are not close with them. There may be a lot that you don't know, and so it's like you may be in your mind going back and forth, like, what did I miss about this situation? How do we become so distant? Why, you know what I mean? Why aren't we even together now, or something like that? And so it may victimize you a little bit. It may hit you like where you're sitting there thinking, because there's a rumination here. Like you look back and you're like, I missed something. Okay. And so this victim mentality aspect with the Nine of Pentacles and Judgment would be revisiting this situation. And it's like you're still going to be, no matter what, you still have to be okay with you. I guess is more of the message than anything else. It's like you really have to be okay with you and where you are with your space, in your space, right? You have to discover some things about yourself, about how abundant you are. Sometimes you won't know that until someone does abandon you or someone leaves you alone, right? You could be a military spouse and your spouse leaves and deployed for 6 months away somewhere, and you find out what you're really made of. And so this is something here that must be addressed or must be explored, discovered, okay, about yourself. The higher self here with the Ten of Swords and the World would tell me very much so that something, it's time to put an end to the end of something. It's time to just, bury that coffin. And so the great achievement out of all of this is that, with all the worry and frustration here, it's like healing that. The great achievement is healing that. Even going and maybe meeting with the person will heal this situation and calm a lot of fears. And it'll help you to let go of whatever it is and start fresh in some way, shape, or form. There's renewal and healing involved in all of this, whatever happened. Very good energy. Very good energy. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, we have Taurus here. We have Scorpio here, Aries. And that's all I've got here. It doesn't have to be these signs. These could be in your chart. So that's what we've got, all right? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.